Hi BC, it's Rob here with a quick video, and this video is just going to be stuff that I picked up from a car boot sale yesterday. So car boot sales in the UK are slowly opening, and this is the first car boot sale that I've been to this year. Usually by this time I would have been to probably one every weekend at least, all the way through the summer. So it's quite frustrating because you know that at car boot sales there's going to be vinyl, but it's hit and miss. There's no guarantees, and yeah, so I went along to a car boot sale in Manchester at Bowley Exhibition Centre. So it's indoors, and everything was kind of spaced out. There was probably maybe about maybe 150 tables, and there was some vinyl, no grails. I was watching a video by John Digital Gramophone where he was talking about purging his collection, and I was saying that, you know, I'm being a lot more sort of particular about what I pick up, and then I go to a car boot sale and just pick up a load of random stuff. When I say I'm being more particular, I'm being more particular when it comes to spending sort of on new albums and going in record shops and spending money, whereas at a car boot sale, you know, you're going to pick stuff up really cheap. So I think for everything I've got here, I've spent about maybe £7. Everything was 50p. I've got a few CDs to show as well, which were bargains, so I thought I'd throw these in. So yeah, my car boot finds. So I got there maybe about 8:30. And I found some vinyl, so I'm going to share. So the first record I'm going to share is a 12-inch single by Ian McCulloch, September Song. And this came out in '84 when sort of in between Echo and the Bunnymen albums, probably around about the same time as Ocean Rain. And Ian McCulloch has never had a solo top 40 single. He's come close a few times, but yeah, 50p. I thought, yeah, I'll grab this. So yeah, Ian McCulloch and September Song. And then I was looking through a box of albums that weren't very encouraging, but when you're a record collector and you're out sort of in the wild, you've just got to look through these boxes because you never know what you might find. And I found this album, Funky Reggae by King Kong. So this came out in 1974, and it's on the Music for Pleasure label. If you look on the back, there's no artist whatsoever. So I wasn't going to pick this up because I thought this is just going to be like the Top of the Pops albums from the 60s and 70s, and it is, but when I read up about it when I got home, it's pretty well sought after, this album, and it is just done by sort of session musicians, but it's in a reggae style, and it is really good. So there's like, I heard it through the grapevine on here, a little bit of Soap, Mother and Child Reunion, You Are the Sunshine of My Life. It's a good copy. It's not sort of an excellent copy. If I saw this, I'd probably pay £7 or £8 for it if I saw it in good condition. But like I say, I'm reading up online, and this is quite well sought after. So yeah, I was really pleased to find this. A reggae, funky reggae by King Kong. Now, looking through the same box, they're all 50p, and I saw these albums that were all related to a particular year. So starting off in the 70s, right up to sort of 1979. So, you know, I'm a sucker for a compilation. So I picked up 3 of these albums. So the first one is 1977. So it's kind of all the sort of hits from 1977, and it's on the Reader's Digest label. So if you look at some, I mean, this would be right up Richard McCook Street because there's some really good stuff, but then there's some pretty dodgy stuff on here. So like you've got Boogie Nights by Heatwave, and you've got Red Light Spells Danger, Billy Ocean, and one of my favourites, Ain't Gonna Bump No More with No Big Fat Woman's on here, Baby Don't Change Your Mind, 2468 Motorway, Oxygen, The Floaters, Float On, I love that. But then we've got a few sort of, which I would class as dodgy tracks, such as The Floral Dance and It's a Heartache by Bonnie Tyler, When I Need You, Leo Sayer. So, you know, Angelo, Brotherhood of Man, you know, working class ABBA, their tribute band. Yes Sir, I Can Boogie. So yeah, just a bit of fun if you're ever on a party, which you do have from time to time, and stick on some 70s music. There's a bit of everything on here. So yeah, there's the 1977 version. So then I picked up the 1978 version. These are just a bit of fun. So on here we've got Blondie, Denis, Wuthering Heights, Kate Bush. We do have ABBA, Take a Chance on Me. Love Is in the Air, John Paul Young. The Boy from New York City by Darts. Dancing in the City, Marshall Hayne, I love that. Dreadlock Holiday, Rat Trap. But then we've got the, you know, which I would class as sort of a little bit dodgy. We've got YMCA, we've got Matchstick, Men and Matchstick, Cats and Dogs. We've got Figaro, you know, what else is we got? We've got Sandy on here by John Travolta. So again, very much hot and cold, but a bit of fun. So yeah, there's 1978 and 1979. What have we got on here? We have Heart of Glass by Blondie. We have Dance Away, Roxy Music. We have Ain't No Stopping Us Now, Up the Junction, Don't Like Mondays, Everyday Hurts by Sad Cafe. But then we have some pretty dodgy ones. Hallelujah by Milk and Honey, which I think won Eurovision in '79. I Will Survive, never really been a favourite of mine. And at the end, the last track on the album, certainly a real dodgy one. One Day at a Time by Lena Martell. And it does have the Doolies on here, Wanted. So yeah, bit of fun. 3 compilations, 50p each. Couldn't leave them there. Now, just got a few CDs to share. So these are all 50p, and there was one particular guy, and he had them all on the floor. And the guy, you know, when you look at someone and you just think, I reckon he's got good taste in music, and he's just getting rid of his CDs. And I wasn't wrong. So yeah, 50p. Miles Davis, Miles Smiles. And this is just on the Columbia. So, like I say, all these CDs are 50p. Sandy Denny. So, 6 months ago, I wouldn't have known who Sandy Denny was, but Rob Ison, a great channel on the VC, does talk about Sandy Denny. She was in Fairport Convention, and I played this, and I quite liked it. Obviously not my sort of thing, but beautiful voice. Sandy Denny, I was reading about her. She likes to sort of throw herself downstairs, and she threw herself downstairs and banged her head on some concrete, and yeah, she had a lot of issues, and sadly took her life when she was only 31. But yeah, Sandy Denny album there. And then a Kate Bush album, 50p. And this is a double CDs. And I can honestly say I've never actually listened to this album, so I think I'm in for a treat. I was considering buying it on vinyl, so I'll give this a good listen and probably pick up the vinyl. Divine Comedy. So Martin Harris is a big fan of the Divine Comedy, and so am I. Neil Hann, and drop the CD there. But yeah, please do. That's one of the only sort of Divine Comedy albums I didn't have, so please pick that up. CDs are just so cheap these days. Joni Mitchell, The Hissing of Summer Lambs, or Lawns should I say. Again, my sort of knowledge on Joni Mitchell you could sort of write on a pinhead, but Shannon D, one of my favourite channels on the VC, she's doing a series. I mean, every video she does is pretty interesting, but she's going through Joni Mitchell's catalogue, and an album, I think it's called Clouds. I was streaming that album, really liked it, and when I saw this for 50p I thought, yeah, that's coming home with me, so got to give that a listen. And finally, this has got to be the bargain of the year so far. So again, Randy Newman. I do know a little bit about Randy Newman, but not a huge amount. And this was 50p. So it's 5 albums. I know Mazzy speaks very highly of Randy Newman. So 5 Randy Newman CDs for 50p. Couldn't leave those there. So yeah, you could call that a bit of a bargain. So this is my first update for quite some time. I've got quite a bit of music to sort of do a vinyl finds video, but I just wanted to sort of share these because I picked them up yesterday, and it's a nice quick video. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching this video, and bye for now.